Well, what's going on in the pole barn? How's it going, everybody? Tonight, I'm just going to show you the Mac 380, the McCullough 380. Here it is. It's from the 60s, I think around 64 or something, from what I can find. I rescued this on my way to work one winter morning. I went into work late, so it was light out, and I saw it sitting out at somebody's garbage. So I picked it up. It was actually in pretty good shape. It hadn't been started in a long time. I just started it recently, but I've started it before. I think I got it 20 years ago. Didn't clean it up very good last time, but anyway. It's got lots of horsepower. It's got the pump oiler. This is the fuel, what do you call it? Enricher. This is the oil pumper. That kind of sticks. That kind of sucks. But it'll pop back. It needs to be redone. I should take it apart and redo all the O-rings and whatever else it needs, but I had it going yesterday. I cut some wood. I'll cut some wood in another video. It's a monster. If you're slight of build and getting old, you gotta respect this thing, man, because it's easy to get away from you. It's got lots of power and it's super loud. I started at 6 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, and my wife came out and told me to shut it off because it was waking everybody up. So, and we live kind of out, although the neighbors are close. And then after I get it all chopped up, I'll split it. I'll split it with those things. Clean up all the bark and everything. Use it for a starter. Sweep up all the sawdust. What's that doing in there, dumbass? Sweep up all the sawdust. Stack it up. Got some starter over here. Another box of smaller stuff. Then we bring it over here to the old Natty Buckeye. I don't know how old this thing is, but she's a sweet old stove. I bought this for $100. This barrel was rotted out. It was really thin metal. I was surprised. It was kind of like, it seemed like almost like a big old-fashioned paint can type thickness of metal. I went and got, I forgot how thick that is. I think it's 100 thousandths, 0.1, I think. Anyway, that's 2 propane tanks welded together. There's the seam. I think they were a little smaller diameter, so I had to try to make it a good circle to fit around the tab up there, and I put a rope seal up there. Got a rope seal down here. This thing burns pretty sweet. I've been messing around with it. I'm always trying to make stoves burn more efficiently. But I'll open this up and we can take a look at it. She burns nice. It gets really hot. I can get this thing up to 700 if I really want to, but I try to burn it around 450, 5. Sometimes I'll leave it around 4. But yeah, I might as well put a couple pieces in. Hoof wuffa. Hoof wuffa. Hoof wuffa. Oh, shizzle. Okay, let's close the door. Normally I'd stack that up better. Yeah, I should stack that better. I'm always playing fire games like this. Get up there. Alright, what is this thing? All smoked out now, right? Oh well. I didn't open the flue. I should open the flue. I wouldn't have got as much blowback. And this thing also burns coal. Supposedly, I tried coal one time and I couldn't get that to burn. It got so the blue dancing ladies were burning, and then it would just peter out and die. I don't know. I couldn't. You can hear it really coaling now. I'll open up the flue. You can hear this thing heating up. It's roaring now. It roars pretty good through there. It's cooking. You really hear it going now. It's on its way up. I don't burn it all that hot most of the time. Sometimes I do. I keep it about halfway closed with this wood. This wood seems to need a little more oxygen to burn cleanly. I'm using all kinds of just junk, rotted gopher wood and oak. I don't even know what that is. I got some other, this is some white oak. Now this stuff was really nice. That's well seasoned. Anyway, I think that's, oh yeah, and then another modification I did to this was, oh yeah, I don't know if I showed you the tube. I guess I did. A little snorkel tube to get oxygen in there, maybe possibly get a secondary burn. And then back here, this used to be just open. The flames would just go right on up to the chimney. So I put a baffle plate in. Oh, I meant to point that out over here. The flames used to be open. They would come from the bottom and just go right up the chimney pipe. So you know there's tons of heat. So I made a baffle plate. Well, you can see the flames coming out now. Just the front is cut open, and it's closed all the way back. So now my thinking is the heat's staying up in here. I've also got a baffle going down to try to keep flames in here going round and round and keep it burned. And then maybe some secondary air coming in here. But I can get it burning pretty efficiently at about 450 or 500 degrees stack temperature. I can heat this pole barn. It's 24 by 32. I can heat this pretty darn good even when it's cold. 64 degrees right now. And outside well, I got it insulated with 3/4 inch foam board. And right now, 22 degrees, 53 humidity out, and 61.23 humidity. It really dries the barn out in here when I get this thing cooking. When I get up to like 70 degrees. Actually, well, only 64, but all right, that's it. Like I said, I'm gonna probably do a video of cutting some pretty big oak logs with that, and yeah, we'll see. All right, good night, everybody.